Change is good and change is necessary. If you feel like you are currently going through a transition in your life, this video is for you. I want us to spend some time together for us to talk through how to accept the change and how to accept the transition in our life, and we have a desire to become our best selves. I want you to accept the flow and remind you not to spend valuable energy going against the natural change and transitions that's going to come in your life. When you say, hey, I want to be a better person, or I want to become my best self. One thing I personally realize is that oftentimes we make the transitions of our life more hard, often than not. And the way we make these transitions hard is because we go against the things, right? Even if you are fighting against the change still has to happen. And all that happens is when you fight against the change is you make the transition that much harder. Me personally, I know it's easy to hold on to old things, old people, old habits, old mindsets, because naturally we fear change, right? Naturally we fear the unknown of things. And it took me a while. It took me a while to accept that, hey, Terry, if you're constantly saying you want your life to change, how is your life going to change if you're constantly holding on to old things, right? You're holding on to the things that are meant to fall off. You're holding on to these things for dear life, and you're still saying, I want a different life. I want to look different. I want to go different places. I want to experience new people. I want different for my life. And how is that so if constantly we're holding on to the old things, right? So when we think about, I like to correlate this to when we think about swimming for my swimmers out there. And when you think about swimming, right, when they say, like, if you swim against the current, how much energy you are literally draining yourself trying to swim against the current instead of just going with the flow, right? Letting things happen naturally as they are supposed to in your life. And it's easier said than done. Of course it is. But in this video, I want us to talk through ways that can help us stay within the flow, right? If we really truly desire to change our lives, how can we accept the flow, and how can we remain in the flow and accept the things and the transitions to allow us to become our best selves? So let's talk through this. So the very first thing that helped me, and I think will help you as well, is being self-accountable and being self-accountable and identifying if you are the person in someone's life that is hindering them from changing. You want to take the time to see if you're that friend, right? Are you that friend that when you see, or your friend is coming to you telling you that they want different for their lives and they want to personally transition, are you that friend that kind of hinders them and encourages them to stay the same? Like, I want us to sit and think about that, right? Become self-accountable. And are you that person that is preventing people in your close-knit circle, friends that are close to you, from changing? And if you are, this is a reminder to release your friends, right? Release your friends so they can grow. And I think people fear releasing their friends or releasing people that are close to them, thinking that you may become too disconnected, that the friendship may change, or it's just going to destroy what you had. But from personal experience, I know the friends that I have that are close to me, all of us are on various different paths. All of us have different personalities. All of us desire a different life. But one thing that I make it my business to do is to support my friends in their change, support my friends in where they see their life evolving into, right? I never want to be that friend where I just want you to stay next to me just for the simple fact of you staying next to me, right? No, like, do your friend a favor and release your friends and allow them to grow, because that leads us into, it literally helps you in your own personal life. Once you release your friends and allow them to flow and allow them to grow within their own personal lives, this allows you more room, right? It allows you more opportunity and room for you to focus on those personal changes and transitions in your own life. Now you are less afraid. You're less afraid of things changing, right? Because you've released your friends, they're doing their thing. So so you feel okay and comfortable with things changing in your own personal life. And it also allows you to pinpoint, right? Once you became self-accountable, to realize if you're holding your friends up, if there are other people around you, you can then pinpoint, okay, what things, people, or habits that I'm participating in that's holding myself up from really changing and transitioning to my next level of life. So it all starts with being self-accountable and where you are with someone's story and where you are with potentially holding someone up. And the second tip that I would share that would more than likely help you, because it has helped me extremely, is to talk to God about it. I literally, y'all, I sit and I talk to God like he's my friend. I really do. Like I come, God knows everything already. So, right, he knows the things you do well, the mistakes you've made already. So always talk to him and ask him for help through the transition, right? And also not only ask him for help through the transition, but also ask him to realign you, right? So when you drift off course in the life that he wants you to live, allow him to speak to you and allow him to readjust and align you. And you get that realignment by constantly staying and developing your relationship with God and sitting down, talking to him, asking him to sincerely guide your life and bring about the changes that he sees fit within your life. So that's my second tip, to staying in flow state and to assist with that transition. Talk to God about it, and he's definitely will be there to give you that correction and that realignment along the way, because it won't be perfect. None of us are perfect. Like, you're going to make mistakes. So as long as you sit down and commune with God and be open to things not going your way all the time, then I think you will be okay. And the next thing I would say that helps you stay in flow state is, once you're in flow state and once life transitions for the better, you want to embrace your happiness in your new life. Yes, take time to embrace your happiness in your new life, right? Just sit and think about and look at where you've been and where you are now. Sit and appreciate that. Sit and appreciate that you put the work in. Sit and appreciate that you had a desire to be your best self. Sit and appreciate the fact that things that are no longer in your life, they weren't meant to be in your life. I'm just thankful. I'm honestly thankful. Once you embrace that happiness, continue putting in that work, right? Continue putting in that work to become the best you possible. But recently, y'all, I've been personally in an extreme flow state, and it has felt extremely well. Like, I'm such in a happier place. Like, things are changing. My life has changed so much in the last few months, and I'm appreciative of everything that has gone on. And I'm also appreciative of the things that were changing in the midst of my life that did not feel well at first, but now I'm appreciative those things didn't work out either. And if you didn't notice, like, I personally have a physical change as well. If you're not new to the tribe, like, your girl has changed her hair color. I am honey blonde now. So who's to say what's going to come of Terry's life? Like, I'm so in a happy place. I just feel great. I wanted to share the energy with y'all to let y'all know that change is good and change is necessary. And once you've transitioned, enjoy that place, enjoy that happy place, embrace it, encourage others to change around you. And don't be that friend that hinders other people from changing and elevating in their own personal lives. I just wanted to come on and spend a couple minutes with you. Hopefully you've enjoyed the video. If you made it this far in the video, that means that you probably like me, and I absolutely like you as well. I appreciate you for being here. I appreciate you for sticking around. I would much appreciate it as well if you go ahead, give this video a thumbs up, consider dropping me a comment, and also consider hitting that subscribe button. Hit that subscribe button so you can join the Terry Sharver Catching the Major Vibe, y'all, because we'll be coming back with another video. Let's go.